Hello gamers, Kylo here. Let's talk about hatred. So this is basically about the sort of controversy that was actually with this game and what I think of it. So this is a little bit late because the game has been released for some time and I have actually completed the game. And the sort of what actually was behind it, like, was a lot of things that people were like mad at the developers and mad at just. Wait, let's get to this door. Come on. Yeah. Mad at them because the sort of idea behind this game. So it's actually just a game where you kill a lot of civilians and just basically murder everybody. And to get your health back, you need to do execution. So it's not like it's a choice to execute people. You actually have to do it if you want to get health back. And then say, as a sort of comparison to, say, Postal as an example, is also a game that is on Steam, and I have this game on Steam. And that game is just on it, and I played that game as well, and I actually did like this game. Did like that game quite a lot.
Human shields.
And well, this game, it's just not that I don't like it. It's just not as fun as I think. Like Postal had a lot of jokes and everything, and this game just doesn't really have that.
Forward the purification.
It's basically just you murder everybody, and that is the objective of the game. And then there are some places, like you can see on the mini-map down there, where we have to go, and at these places we can do some more murdering basically. We can also drive in a vehicle. Well, first I'll say that the art style of this game is pretty cool. I do think that it's a good looking game. I do think that the loading times are long. I'm running this on a SSD and it still takes quite long to load. But that is the sort of thing of this game, and it just isn't really anything different to it. We can just shoot and we can kick, and we do have to kill these because that is basically the objective. It's just murder everybody. You see. And well, do I think that this game should have or should be on Steam? Yes, it is, but you know that it at least has a right to be on here because it people had a lot of trouble with it actually. I personally think yes, because we already have games that are just, you know, very close to this, and while this game has a lot of violence and everything, I think that the sort of black and white screen makes it a lot less sort of graphic, and compared to say Postal 2 as an example, you have a lot of things there, a lot of weapons, everything, and also a lot of jokes, and I actually find these jokes, a lot of them at least, quite funny. In this game it just isn't, and I think that makes this game a lot boringer and also a lot more difficult to talk about because you're just murdering everybody. Like in Postal it is also more a choice, and here it actually isn't. Like we do have to run around and kill these people, and we don't really have a choice, otherwise we just can't complete the level. So it is like, if you don't want a game like this, well, don't do it then. That is also what I think, because well, you can do this, like as an example in GTA, you can do the exact same thing. You know, you can kill everybody as well, and it's also like this game isn't that sort of visually gore as an example. There is some of it, but not a lot.
That suspect is a white male with black long hair, wearing a black coat, and is considered armed and dangerous.
That is just the thing behind this game. There is just not more than do and just kill everybody. And I would say that this game, like the first level, you know, first sort of 1 or 2 levels is fun, but I think after a while it just got boring because it's just not too much to it. Just kill everybody and nothing else, and I think that is something like this. Also not a lot of, well, not a lot, almost no story in the game. That makes this game just very simplistic. and you can like it, so it's not like you don't like that you don't can have fun with this game. But I personally, compared to Postal, what I really think is I actually like Postal a lot, because I think it's I like the style of humor in it, and also the sort of objective of the game is basically get groceries, get your paycheck, and all these sort of objectives that you can actually do in a very normal way. But most people will probably just murder everybody on the way because it's just fun to do. And in this game you don't really have that sort of choice, and there's also not that objective. Like, the amount of fun in this game, it just isn't. There's a lot of humor in it. You're basically running around murdering everybody, and that is the objective of the game. So I think it's good that this game has at least a chance to be on Steam, because at least you can. I think it's just fair, because if you don't have it, I think that would suck, because I think that if you make a game, you can, I think, publish it on it. Like, yes, the sort of idea behind this game is indeed just murder everybody and everything, but I don't think that the idea is to make a bad sort of
Can you hear your guardian?
like I like to say it's a sort of a message. I don't think that is the idea behind it. I think it's just
1302 is requesting additional units.
is that they wanted a game like this. And well, you see these executions, they are quite brutal, and that also you do have to do them, because you will lose health. It's not the most easiest game. I don't think it's very hard, but I'm playing it easy at the moment, because it isn't normal. You have just easy, and then you have hard, and then you have one more difficulty. And even in this difficulty, there can be some challenges in some parts. Just also the gameplay is very basic. Just shoot, and let's look at the objective. Yeah, we only need 13 more. So let's get our AK out. So now we got a new objective. So everybody has to go to the police station. We have to basically murder everybody in there. I do like the art style in the game. I think it's a very gorgeous game actually. So let's kill him, and let's kill him then, and let's execute him, because oh fuck, we need our health. Also, oh, yeah, like that. Just didn't really get where that came from, like all the hate for this game. Like, I think that it does bring quite a bit more sales. I think that it's just because I think that it just was a sort of a basic twin stick shooter with nothing unique in it, and not just say as an example like the alien shooter games where you just kill aliens. I think this game would get a lot less sales, because I think there are just quite a bit of people who just play this game because they just want to see what it actually is. That's not a bad thing, but it can indeed be the possibility, and a lot of people have said it as well, that they just had this sort of thing to just spread controversy, just so people basically want the attention to this game. So you see what I'm doing, like in this whole video I'm just killing everybody, and there just isn't more to it, and I think that makes this game really boring. Yeah, we can indeed go to the police station. And we can go. Well, let's get a car first. Oh no, I didn't want to kick. I wanted, yeah, to get in the vehicle. So he has a store, and that is just the objective that you get here, ravage the market. So let's get our AK out, and let's do what it says. You can just go in the store and just murder everybody, and that is it. And then he corpse bomb and kill them as well. And even after all this, everybody who were murdered, the cops still sent these sort of basic cops after. Not that they are bad, but they are still just normal cops. I murdered so many people that I think that they should have changed. So right now I died, like you see, because I wanted to actually see what it does. So if you complete one of the places, you get a respawn point. So right now I'm back again.
There are other victims. I'm sending additional units.
Like you see, you die quite quickly in this game, and that is why you have to execute a lot of enemies. They aren't actually enemies. You are actually villain in this game, and you're just murdering everybody. And it's just, I think that if you have a game like this where you just kill everybody, at least have a good amount of humor and also difference in sort of like have a good amount of weapons, because there isn't really that much, especially in the first level. Just some things that make this game a little bit more, give it a little bit more fun. So the AI, I think, is not bad, or I mean the AI, but they are not that good either. Like I've thrown a Molotov, I haven't got one at the moment. They just walk into it constantly. They just kept walking into it. I did it like in front of a house, and they just kept running into it without any thing. I do like that you can actually see that there is destruction in the game, and I think that's pretty cool. So let's just throw a grenade as an example, and the whole house explodes. Well, the whole house, just one part of the house basically exploded, and I think that is pretty cool. So right now, waste the body. Well, a grenade inside should be an OP thing, or maybe not. Also some destruction. People, they are also not that scared. Like they don't run. Like, hey, run away. No, can't. Just too slow. Because to be honest, they don't run that fast. They don't act that sort of like they are in danger. Like, this is a little bit gore. Yeah, you blow her head off, and then perhaps say Postal's amount of gore is less. Postal is a lot older than this.
Shots fired in your location.
So I do personally like using a shotgun. So let's execute him.
Fucking worthless.
And I don't know why he's actually killing people. Yeah, he says because he hates humanity, and still I don't really understand that. Like, and there is actually a glitch here, you see. This game has quite a lot of glitch, so probably shoot him. So I can blow up the car, but he was in the ground there. This game has quite a bit of them. So I've also had something where I jumped through a window and I just was stuck. And I had to wait quite a long time for the cops to kill me. So I'm going to the police station at the moment. There are a lot of cops, and I don't actually have a grenade anymore. So you do see we have to get some kills here, because otherwise they kill us, because there are a ton of cops here for some executions, I mean. So let's actually run inside and let's try to get an execution, fill our health up. Come on. Oh no. I need an execution. Come on. You? No. Yeah, there. I just to the wall we stand. Don't know what happened there. They just blew up.
A new gear of genocide.
So there's some armor here. This gives us a little bit more health. So let's turn him on and shoot him. So you can press right mouse button to go into the sort of aiming mode. They are just lying on top of each other. He actually picked up a gun.
Shut the fuck up and die.
Please, please, please!
Lambs to the slaughter. I like it.
I just don't understand why he thinks that. Why he's just going out murdering everybody. Like, he actually thinks that every human is bad and just murders everybody. How can it that the cops don't actually kill him? There are so many and he's not that well armed. Like, cops have also a shotgun and their AK is already out of ammo, so we can go in the upper floor here. But the first time I did this, I actually didn't know you could go up, because in some houses I couldn't, but here you can. So let's try to shoot him. There we go. So we have this. And this is basically the first level that I've done here, and it's just there's not a lot of variety in it. So leave the district, well, we have to go there. We can still go to like a funeral, but that just gives us a respawn point, so there's not a lot of reason to do it, because we already completed this level. And he's just walking there. He actually dropped his weapon. Too bad for you.
You reek of weakness. You cunt.
And yeah, well, this was actually this video, and yeah, leave in the comments what you actually do think about this sort of thing. Does this game deserve to be on Steam? I personally think yes, because I think that you should have the choice for it. I don't like this game that much. It's not that I didn't have fun with it, but with the first level I had, but with the other
No
not.
reason to
These
go there.
cars driving here, and well, we just shot him like 4 times, and he was still actually walking slowly, like just like nothing happened. So let's execute him, and well, everybody, thank you for watching, and I see you next time.